Although it seems like we were just here, we're getting ready for the upcoming City Council meeting on Monday, the first day of October 2018. From Farmers Branch City Hall, this is the 77th edition of Council Countdown on FBTV. Hello again, everyone. I'm Tom Bryson. During the next few minutes, we're going to go into detail on the upcoming City Council consent agenda and run down the other items on the regular agenda at this Monday meeting. First up, after ceremonial items and a report on study session, members of the Council will consider items placed on the consent portion of the agenda. There are a quick 3 items on the October 1st consent agenda. Agenda item I-1 is to consider approving resolution number 2018-085, repealing resolution numbers 89-011 and 2007-024 relating to city streetscape standards. During the August 21st study session, City Council was briefed on the impending installation of small cell node poles in city rights-of-way. Staff was given direction to utilize bronze as the color for these new poles. During the process, staff researched streetscape standards and found that resolution numbers 89-011 and 2007-024 effectively guide the streetscape standards for the city. Further review led to a larger discussion about traffic signal pole color, which is currently white, and staff was advised to move away from this standard. In the process of implementing Council's direction, additional features of the streetscape standards that were reviewed and the entire standard is being brought back to the Council for further discussion. The current streetscape standards, say that 3 times, have a limited scope covering street name signs, benches, trash receptacles, street lights, and traffic signal poles. Passed in 1989 and 2007, these specific resolutions do not cover many of the features that define the landscape of our streets today. Streetscape can be explained as the visual elements of a street, including the road, adjoining buildings, sidewalks, street, furniture, trees, and open spaces, which all combine to form the street's character. Looking at the scope of our streetscape standard and its overall age, there is an opportunity for discussion and more comprehensive direction. There are multiple options, and 4 are easily defined. One is, of course, to keep the current standards, or remove the current standards, develop a new set of standards, or a combination thereof. City Administration recommends approval of resolution number 2018-086. Agenda item I-2 is to consider approving resolution number 2018-093, awarding the bid for painting the elevated water storage tank located at 13333 Davis Lane, north of Valley View Lane, to J.R. Stelzer Company. The city's west side 2 million gallon elevated water storage tank located at 13333 Davis Lane was built in 2006. Storage tanks generally need painting every 15 years. However, exposure to the Texas sun has deteriorated the paint to the extent that it needs to be repainted now. The city executed a professional service agreement with Burkhoff, Hendricks, and Carter LLP to provide engineering services associated with testing of existing paint, evaluating structural repairs if needed, and prepare plans and specifications for repainting of the exterior tank. On August 21st, 7 competitive bids for the tank painting were open. On September 13th, city staff and the engineering consultant met to evaluate the bidders based on a point system, with 60 points maximum for bid price and 40 points maximum for the following: completeness of package, years of experience, similar projects, executing the work right up, superintendent experience, and subcontractors used. The committee eliminated 5 of the 7 proposals due to bid amounts that were greater than the budget. The third lowest bid was eliminated due to the lengthy litigation they reported on other projects. The evaluation score was added to the bid price score to determine the best qualified contractor. As such, this process based on the scoring and the contract amount of $276,584, the committee has selected J.R. Stelzer Company. City Administration recommends approval of resolution number 2018-093, and agenda item I-3 is to consider adopting ordinance number 3530, approving an annual update of the service and assessment plan and assessment role for Mercer Crossing Public Improvement pursuant to Chapter 372 of the Texas Local Government Code. On January 4th, 2017, CADG Mercer Crossing Holdings, LLC, submitted a petition to create a public improvement district on the city's west side. In accordance with state law, the petition included a general nature of the proposed improvement, estimated cost of the improvement, boundaries of the proposed district, proposed method of assessment, proposed apportionment of costs between the district and the city, and proposed management of the district. The petition has been signed by the owners representing more than 50% of the appraised value of the taxable real property liable for assessment under the proposal as determined by the current role of the Dallas Central Appraisal District. City Council approved Resolution number 2017-028 on February 14th of last year to provide for the establishment of the Mercer Crossing Public Improvement District in accordance with the petition request. City Council will consider approval of the annual update of the service and assessment plan and assessment role for the public improvements within the districts for the 2018-19 tax year. City Administration recommends adoption of ordinance number 3530. And that was it for the consent agenda. Here are the other items on the regular session before the council at this upcoming meeting. Agenda item J1 is to conduct a public hearing and consider adopting ordinance number 3531 for a specific use permit to allow an institutional use or private university within an approximate 5,202 square foot portion of the building at 2711 LBJ Freeway and Zone Plan Development number 74. Agenda item J2 is to conduct a public hearing and consider adopting ordinance number 3532 to include an updated municipal drainage utility system fee schedule to set forth in Section 86-521 and Appendix A of the Farmers Branch Code of Ordinances. Agenda item K1 is to receive a bond update from for 2018 from the Carrollton Farmers Branch Independent School District. Agenda item K2 is to consider approving resolution number 2018-064, authorizing the execution of a residential demolition rebuild program incentive agreement for the owner of the property at 14311 Tanglewood Drive. And agenda item K3 is to consider approving resolution number 2018-094, authorizing the city manager to enter into a contract for services with MetroCrest Services for a total amount of $205,000. In addition, the council may recess into closed session, but will then reconvene into regular session to take any necessary action. And that will do it for the October 1st agenda. Every regular meeting of the Farmers Branch City Council can be seen live on FBTV. That is Spectrum Cable Channel 16 here in Farmers Branch, AT&T UVerse Channel 99 throughout this Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, or online at www.farmersbranchtx.gov. This City Council information program will be made available simultaneous to agenda posting on the Friday before each regular City Council meeting and will air prior to the live meeting as well as before all council meeting replays here on FBTV. That replay schedule is at 6 p.m. 7 days a week. All meetings are subject to change, so stay tuned to FBTV for any updates and more information. In the meantime, the October 1st meeting of the City Council starts at 6 p.m. Monday evening here at Farmers Branch City Hall. We hope to see you here. Until then, for everyone here in the studio, I'm Tom Bryson. You're watching continuing coverage of the Farmers Branch City Council on FBTV. Please stay with us.